There we go, right there.
The cold.
Let's see what he said. Did he say you can come and if he sent a message to Keefe D, you can come and be my cellmate?
All right, so let me hit this play button and see what they talking about on this video.
The cold case that no one ever expected to be solved is, of course, a huge step closer to being solved. The arrest in the Tupac Shakur murder, 27 years later, really shocked everyone last week. And we still have questions about why now.
Right.
That's what I say.
The police haven't fully explained yet.
Because the man who is now charged with the murder confessed in 2008 that
He's
he
a
was
moron.
involved.
And has been saying it very openly in interviews
He's been saying it everywhere.
Dummy.
that he handed the gun to a guy named Orlando Anderson. his
Felony
nephew.
murder.
And Keefe's story is that Orlando pulled the trigger and fired the shots into the car, which Suge Knight was driving. Tupac was the passenger.
Tupac was killed and Suge was shot.
hit but survived. So everyone was wondering what Suge's reaction is to there finally being an arrest in this case.
And what you say Suge gonna say? What you think he gonna say?
He can come be my cellmate. We can be just like we was back on the block back in the day.
Let's see what
We
Suge.
can kick it.
Let's
Like
see
old time.
Yeah, let's see what's up.
You would think maybe he would be happy that there's going to be justice.
Well, also, and is he going
Apologize.
to testify?
So it's gonna be like, you can take the bottom bun. You can push play.
So I spoke with him a very short time ago, and he is in prison right now. I talked to him when he was on the jailhouse phone and wanted to find out what he felt about the Keefe arrest and whether he would cooperate in the trial.
No, he
Tell
ain't.
me what your reaction
He's a
is
dumbass.
to the arrest of Keefe D.
Well, surprise number one, because I didn't think Keefe D would never get arrested. Nor do I want to see him get arrested. You know, let's get one thing straight, first and foremost. You know, me and Keefe D played on the same Pop Warner football team.
Told you, they friends.
And whatever the circumstances, if he had an involvement with anything, if he didn't have any involvement in anything, who want to see? I wouldn't wish somebody going to prison on my worst enemy.
The DA.
So he, even in light of, I guess, okay.
He keeping it from the street.
I guess.
That dude is protecting his hole, okay? He can't be out here snitching on national TV, and then now he got to like deal with, you know, booty raiders coming after him and stuff while he in there. So he got to say, he got to keep it like, I ain't no snitch. So he can't be snitching in prison. He ain't never getting out. So he protecting himself. He can give a damn about his old boy from back in the day, Keefe D. You know, he don't care. Even if he went and confessed, he ain't gonna be able to get no. They ain't giving him no time off. He killed somebody. So
That Keefe D was in the car with his nephew, and that presumably his nephew, according to the DA, is the one that shot Tupac, and that it was done with the full knowledge of Keefe. Do they have it right?
There was only two people in the car. And Pac not going to tell the story. I ain't going to tell the story, but I tell you this. And I never had nothing bad to say about Orlando because, number one, he wasn't the shooter. Number two, he came to my hearing and told to let me go and tell the truth. They still didn't let me go.
If you are called to testify in this case,
I wouldn't be.
why not?
I'm a dumbass.
Yeah, I wouldn't be.
Why not?
Well, number one, because I'm not going to get on the stand and testify on somebody for what?
They seem to be saying that Orlando was the shooter and Keefe was in on it, that he had full knowledge of what was going down, and it was revenge for Orlando getting beaten up by Tupac and his team at the MGM after the Tyson fight. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Then who shot Tupac?
It wasn't Anderson, so that's all I got to say about that part.
To summarize, you are saying Orlando was not the shooter, although you won't say who the shooter was. You are not saying whether Keefe was involved in any way in the shooting, and you are saying that if you're
You know,
He look homeless.
damn.
He should shave his beard down or something.
You usually say white dudes need beards. Now
They
you
do,
telling
but not
shave it?
him. I if they all look like that, then I can see why they don't like they don't grow their beards in. He look homeless, like he when he leave here, he gonna stand out on the corner with a cup by the face.
Well, technically, he do stand outside when he do Judge Judy show.
Well, I'm talking about with a cup though.
Is it Judge Judy or is it Judge? No, it's Judge. What's the judge show?
Million.
Million, yeah.
You're right. Million is not the same as Judge Judy.
That's fine. Whatever. They all the same. They judges.
They are not. And Judge Judy got a stank attitude.
TMZ Live. I don't know what made them think that Suge Knight was gonna tell them anything. If he ain't telling the police now, what makes you think he gonna
He's a
tell
dumbass.
TMZ anything?
And you know what kills me is that they be acting like they don't be snitching, and they be snitching. I got
Oh,
enough.
they all
I
snitch
know
when they-
enough former criminals and curing criminals. When they start talking about you,
That
gonna-
sound bad. What kind of company you keep?
family members, distant family members.
Go ahead.
When they start talking about you gonna be in here for X amount of years, all of them start singing. Only reason he ain't saying nothing is because, like I said, he ain't ever murdered. He ain't getting out, and he is trying to keep his back door closed if it ain't already been open. So that's all that is. Other than that, he ain't on no I'm streets and all this other stuff. Suge Knight was raised with two parents. He come from a 2-parent home. This dude had a normal childhood.
You trying to say he ain't a street dude?
No, he ain't.
He even don't he got a college degree?
Yeah, and he went to college. Like this dude is just,
So he perpetrating.
yeah, pretty much.
He just big and intimidating, so people believe the stuff he be saying.
And he got people to do stuff and and did whatever he did. But this dude came from a 2-parent home. This is just nonsense.
So
I mean, because what's gonna happen to him if he snitch and say so and so did it? Now he at home right now. What's gonna happen to him when he go out on the yard? When he go in the bathroom, take a shower and stuff? What's gonna happen to him? He go try to get his lunch. You think that the people in prison they watch TV? They got cell phones and stuff. So all they got to do is like Suge on TMZ. That's all they got to do is hear that on the block. And now it's like, oh, well, this ninja snitching. He ain't gonna say nothing. I don't even know why they call.
I just said that. I don't know why they think he was gonna say anything to them.
called to testify by either side, you will not comply, you will not testify. Do I have that right?
1,000%. I wouldn't go. I wouldn't testify. None of that. At the end of the day, free Keefe D.
You know what's really interesting?
Free Keefe D.
Free Keefe D. Really? Did he do the typical ignorant hood thing? Free so and so?
We ain't gotta watch no more. I'm good. Dumbass.
I don't know what you was expecting out of Suge Knight in this whole thing.
I was just wondering what was going on. I didn't know what. I mean, they knew. You know what? What Keefe D. I think that he was inspired by O.J. Simpson. He was inspired, but the difference between him and OJ's already been tried for that crime. You can't go try somebody for the same crime.
Yeah,
That's called double jeopardy.
Yeah, double
so
jeopardy.
OJ's already been tried. Apparently, that dumbass didn't know that. So he thought he can go do interviews and open up his mouth and, talk about felony murder. and he was going to be all right.
And we couldn't use his self-incriminating confession back in 2009. But because of that, he had this false perception that he had immunity. And so he began to go out and boast publicly about his role in the murder. And that's not protected. That can all be used against him. So in essence, he talked himself right into jail. And so
the United States hunt people down in other countries, especially if you do murder. That never goes away. They will hunt you down. They would spend the money to go get you from another country to bring you back just so you can sit in their prisons. Did you really think you was going to sit here and do these interviews and they was just going to be like, you know what, we just going to keep letting him be? and write a book. He wrote a whole damn book.
Yeah, OJ wrote a book too, but OJ did it after he had
That's
been
what
on trial.
that's what I'm saying. That's all I got to say on that.
All right, I ain't had nothing else. I knew this wasn't gonna be nothing anyway. Suge Knight ain't gonna say nothing, so yeah. All right, we out.
Come on.